Hello, algebra children. Welcome to our first lesson online. Today we are talking relations and functions. And so this is going to be where we start getting into graphing, having an understanding of equations more, and how they can relate to each other, what appropriate relationships are, how this all works as we continue through this year. So, anytime you have a set of ordered pairs, any set of ordered pairs is called a relation. This is a set of ordered pairs. Set of ordered pairs is a relation. So let's say, for example, I have this set of ordered pairs that is 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, and 4, 1. Let's say this was my set of ordered pairs here. 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, and 4, 1. So there are three ways that I could write this relation out. And so we're going to talk about these three ways, and you're going to see how they work together. So one way that we could write this out is by making a table of our x values and our y values. So on our table, we would have our ordered pairs match up with each other. So I would have my first ordered pair was 1, 5. So when x is 1, y was 5. When x was 2, y was 4. When x was 3, y was 2. And when x was 4, y was 1. And so that would be one way I could show my relation is by making a table. Another way that I could show my relation, I'm going to do a quick drawing here, would be a graph. And so I would have my x values on bottom, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. My y values going up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I would graph these points. I would put a point right here at 1, 5, at 2, 4, at 3, 2, and at 4, 1. And that would be my graph of this relation. I'm just graphing the ordered pairs like we all know how to do. And then thirdly, and the one you're going to see least often, but is still one that we might use, is called a mapping diagram. A mapping diagram. And so this is going to have our x's and our y's. We're going to write them out as 1, 2, 3, 4, and we make them kind of into a bubble here. Then our y's we write out as 5, 4, 2, 1, and then we draw arrows connecting our x's to our y's. 1 goes to 5, 2 goes to 4, 3 goes to 2, and 4 goes to 1. All right, so first 4 minutes in, we've already got a lot of stuff. So remember, if you need a pause, write this down, take notes, all the good stuff. That's the good thing about the videos is you can pause. You can go as slowly as you need to make sure you have all this information written down. Rewatch it if you need to. It's going to be really helpful. All right, relation is a set of ordered pairs, and they're shown as tables, graphs, and mapping diagrams. All right, now, within a relation, there is what is called the domain and range. The domain and range. Sorry, my pen is not working very well with this today, but it'll be better next time. All right, so the domain, this is the set of x values in a relation. And the range is, I'm sure you can guess, the set of y. What in the world is happening? Values in a relation. Okay, domain, set of x values, range, set of y values. So if I were to say, all right, what's the domain of this relation that I had over here? What's the domain of my relation? Well, the domain would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the range would be 5, 4, 2, 1. So domain is the x values, range is the y values. All right, so given any of these kinds of diagrams, a table, a graph, or a mapping diagram, you should be able to find the domain and range of anything given to you. Let's say, This is super weird. Let's say I had a mapping diagram and it looked something like this. We'll go 6, 5, 2, 1, and -4, -1, 0. And my relationships looked something like there to here to here to here. And I said, what is the domain and what is the range? Well, the domain would be our x values, which is 6, 5, 2, 1, and the range would be our y values, which is -4, -1, and 0. So that would be our domain and range, x's and y's. All right, we have one more vocab word today, and this is called function. And a function is a relationship or a relation that pairs exactly, not exactly. It pairs each domain to exactly one range. So it pairs each domain to one range. And so what that means is a function is all unique x values. And these are certain types of graph. This is going to be what we deal with most of the time. This year is going to be functions. And so we're going to be dealing with those, and we're going to know that each function is a relation that has every x value has a unique y value to it. Okay, so I can't have an x value that has more than one y value. That doesn't work. Every x value has to have exactly one y value to it. And then we'll explain what that means. So if I had something like this relationship here, if you see each x is going to its own y, even though the y's might be shared, since each x is unique, this would be a function. Since no x is going two places with different y values, this would be a function. If I had something that looked like 7, 9, 12, 15, and -7, -1, 0. And I said, all right, well, I got 15 to 0, and 12 to -1, and 9 to -7, and 7 to -1, and 7 to 0. The fact that I have two x values that are 7 that have different y values, since this 7 breaks off into two different y values, this is not a function. Okay? I can't have 1x can't have more than 1y. Each x has to have its own unique y in order for it to be a function. All right? So that is how we look at that. All right. Now, let's say that I had this right here. I'm going to make a table. It's going to look like this. We'll go with a nice magenta color. Maybe. There we go. All right, we've got our x and our y's. We go -4, 0, 0, 4. And then we go 0, 4, -4, 0. Now, I want to look here. What is the domain? What is the range? And is this a function? All right, you solve this out. We're going to be working on identifying all of these things more in class tomorrow. But for now, good luck with this. Have a great day, and I will give you another video later. Bye.